Morning. Welcome back to Bows and Balls. And I figured, in case I don't get a chance to shoot another video this weekend, we'd show some babies. Because somebody asked me, sent me a message and asked if I had babies. And if I sell babies and if I had babies. And yes, why yes I do. This is Twitch. And she's just about a year old. She is a clown, 66% het for pied. And she's a pretty girl. And all my babies. Somebody also commented. They said they had a baby that was bitey or defensive right out of the egg. I got lucky with all 13 babies we had here. See her? Ready to come out. All of them were super chill. This is a fire. This is what you get from a cross from a pinstripe and firefly. And this is a fire. Kind of looks like a normal, but as you can see, no complete alien heads. This girl has got one right there. Looks like two eyes and either a nose or a mouth going, oh. And she's not the normal brown and black. She's got yellows. Her that's like a tan, I guess, tannish yellow, and it's a brown. The markings here, that's not yellow looking or tan looking here. That's actually brown. It's not actually black. And she's got what looks like an alien head to me for a head stamp. And normally they don't have head stamps, but she's got one. It's not gonna probably show up here like that because but you see how good they are. I mean, and no, you don't have to worry about them. You know, if you've got a couple snakes out together. I never did talk about that, but no, I've never had an issue with having snakes from different clutches out together where any of them, really care about the other. They're touching each other. So, but I'm gonna put Twitch BIAT. My clown, 66% het for pied, and she is for sale. She's up on Morph Market. I sell all my stuff through Morph Market. I have had a few private sales, local sales, which is nice. It's nice when you don't have to do any shipping. But she's a sweetheart. Well, I'll put her back. Come on, girl. Yeah, they kind of fight back, going back sometimes. Not. Let's see if we can't show you a head stamp. It looks like she got alien on top of her head. Oh. Alright, come on, girl. It's getting washed out there. Let's try it here. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not working. I gotta have two hands here. She's just kept on like to get up around your neck. Let's see if we can do it now. We can't see it still, but trust me, it does. It looks like she's got like a skull, or kind of like that, skull or an alien head. I haven't named her yet, but we'll put her back. We'll pull out her brother from the same clutch. Or actually, let's just go over. We'll show this girl. Let's see. This is my girl that proved out my double recessive. This is a clown, or an inchy clown albino, or an albino inchy clown. I mean, I guess it really I don't think it really matters. She's really pretty. She's got almost pink eyes. Still kind of orange. But she's got great markings. These guys all eat Monday. So I figured it'd be maybe it comes out better when I block the light out. I really wish her markings would come out. She's got beautiful oranges, tangerine on top of that yellow. Alright, let's see here. Well, you see her too. All my babies, anybody that's gotten any snakes from me, they have fallen right in love with them, because I've only sold to people that want them for pets, which is honestly the best for me. I prefer if anybody that buys my snakes actually want them for pets. I don't really want them hoping that they don't get, just bred to death. But that's Vixen, and I did produce her. And she is up on Morph Market. I really don't want to sell her, so she's got a price tag that you'd have to love her more than I do in order to buy her. But this is the brother to the other fire, and he was sleeping. Nice tongue flickers, see that? Because none of them have any problem. Like I said, they've all been awesome right out of the egg. I have not been struck at or anything from any of my babies. Right out of the egg, they were super chill. Oh, he's got almost looks like a Christmas tree for a head stamp. I'm not gonna be able to show it. You guys show up. That's why it's so hard not having a camera person. I agree. Videos are definitely better when you have somebody else holding the camera. But I haven't named him either, because he's up for sale on Morph Market. I think I got $150 on him. See how super good they are. Alright, this is Peanut. This is also a clutch mate to these two fires. Clutch mates to these two fires. This is a dragonfly. And Peanut. And she's, look how much smaller she is than her brother and sisters. And this is a dragonfly, and this is also a combination you can get from a pinstripe to a firefly. You get this girl, and nothing really special. I mean, I don't know. she looks really special to me. I love how her pattern's all broke up. And she's got that washed out head with just a little bit of color. Peanut is not for sale. Peanut is staying right here. No breeding plans for her or anything. She's just a super sweet snake. Oh, she's got awesome colors. This is Dad. I'll show you Dad. He just shed. That's Dad. That's Dad. Here's a pinstripe. I'll put this back on him. And I'll show you Mom. Mom just ate, so don't mind her messy hide. And she shed. That's Mom. See, full shed there in the back. That's Mom. That's a firefly. Just kind of waiting for her to digest before I change her. She just happened to shed right after I fed her. Which is, like I said, I have snakes that will eat in blue. I have snakes that will eat during shed. I have snakes that just never. I have probably, I want to say, close to 90% of my collection has never refused food. I have snakes that have never refused food when I've offered, and most of them. Had a couple shy ones in the beginning. It was a little bit hard to get, not really hard to get going, but just those. I had a couple that I didn't want to be held in the very beginning, and I could tell. I still held them. I just didn't hold them as long. Goes back to I just didn't hold them as long. But pretty much most of all mine though did eat within 3 days of being here. But I did have a couple that when I got them. And I think a lot of it was because they were used to live, and I swapped them to frozen thawed. It wasn't so much the handling. I think as opposed to they was used to being fed live, and I was feeding frozen thawed. So that's Peanut. And that's what you get also from crossing. Oh, look, he just shed. I'm gonna show you brand new shed. Look at that, full shed. Temperament of one. Oh, right after he shed. Hold it over here. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's still moist. He is though. You can tell his skin's still drying up. Oh, sorry, bud. But this is Ziggy. He is a male clown, 66% het for pied. And his mom and dad were both clown het for pied. And had 8 eggs, only 4 good ones. So I only had four chances to get a clown pied. And because 4 eggs were slugs, and I had 4 good eggs, and I got 4 babies out of those 4 good eggs, but they were all just clown 66% het for pied. Another baby. But yeah, all my babies that I got rid of so far, all of the people have gotten back to me and said how they can't believe how sweet they are, because 3 of them were first time snake owners, had never had snakes before. And so, and they couldn't believe, and I told them, I said, these guys are used to being handled. I said, as long as they don't act stressed when you get them, go ahead and start holding them. Just go short periods of time at first, and then, build up longer and longer, as long as they, don't seem stressed in any way. But, see, I mean, none of them are scared or worried about anything, because a lot of people, there are a lot of them that are on YouTube here that you can tell. And I mean, look, that's a baby. It's not even a year old. It's had. They don't care. I've given them absolutely no reason to fear people. And my wife, like I said, my wife in my last video, my wife's been bit. She's been bit maybe 3-4 times, I think. One was from this guy, and it was a food strike like that. Wow. Hey, I got that on camera. That's a food strike. That's a food response. What is the matter with you, bud? And this is the guy that bit my wife, and only when he was a baby, though. Only when he was a baby. Wow. He came right out. He was going to go get me in my guts. But yeah, this is the one that food struck my wife. Right there. This is Capone. And he's normally a sweetheart. I don't know why he did that. Probably just scared him. But that's funny. I get to show you. That's only the second time I've ever had a snake do that. Normally they don't do that. That was pretty good. But anyway, he bit my wife because it was a food strike. She went in to pick him up, and he thought food was coming in, and he came out like that and just quick tagged her on her hand. And after that, it was weird because he almost acted embarrassed. I mean, he went to the back of his tub and was just sitting there, and we still took him back out. But when we took him out, he was like all sulky and almost like he felt bad, like, oh my word, I can't believe I almost bit somebody, because he just honestly thought it was food. It wasn't because he's vicious or anything. But there you go. That's too funny. I can't believe he did that. He's never done that. But this is Ziggy. I'll put Ziggy back and I'll pull out another baby. But yeah. And my wife just didn't pick up on it. She went and opened his tub up, and she put her hand in there, and he tagged her. But it was just a quick tag. And like I said, for the most part, all the snakes were babies that bit my wife, other than Corona. Yeah, like I said a couple weeks ago, Corona. Full shed. Look at that. Corona tagged her, which was weird too, and just one of those fluke things. No, that's weird too, because I just fed him Monday. Capone. Yeah, I can't believe he did that. Are you gonna do it again? You gonna do it again? I really can't believe he did that. That was pretty funny. Oh. Well, I got lucky. I still haven't been bit, I guess. All right, let's just move this over here. All right, this is Apollo. This is the only baby besides Vixen that I have, because this came from the same albino Enchi clown girl. This is an clown Enchi, 100% half albino. And look at this guy. This guy is incredible. Look at the markings on his head. That's that Enchi. It's an inch he does to the clown. But he is a clown, inchy, 100% het for albino. And we know that for a fact because Vixen is his sister, and she is a clown albino inchy. Or an inchy clown albino, however you want to say it. But he's got great markings. Great markings. Sometimes I wonder if I don't need to be so close to. Whoops. And he's all good too. He was sleeping though. He was sleeping. This guy is not for sale. He is a whole bat. I do have plans for him. I'm actually thinking about putting him to my lavender albino. Because she is ready, and he's just about up to size. I like him to be about 500-600 grams, and he's just under 500 grams right now. This is Lieutenant Dan. Can you see his head sticking out there in that hole? You'll see him there. This is Lieutenant Dan. And he is a male. And he is the brother of Twitch and Ziggy. And the brother of Ziggy. He is a clown, 66% het for pied. And he is a whole bat. He is not for sale on Morph Market. But he's such a good boy too. And he's just, you know, look at the size of these guys. They're just under a year old. You know, I think they were born next month, actually. November or December. I got it written down. Can't remember exactly, but we don't have it on the tubs. Normally I put it right on the tubs, but wife's got it written down. But that's the last of my babies. Out of 13, that's what I've got left. I've got 2 whole backs, 3 whole backs. Let's take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 whole backs that I kept out of the 13 babies I got. And I have, what, 5. I've got 5 whole backs. I'm going to keep one of the fires. I'm going to keep the female fire, I think. So 4 or 5 whole backs out of the 13. And I've got 1, 2, what I got? I only got 3. I got 3 for sale. You know, possibly 4 babies for sale. That's another crappy video. But I got to show some babies anyway. But this is Lieutenant Dan. They all got wicked cool eyes. I don't know if I can show them. Well, we can't, because he won't hold still. Because he's a pet rock. See his eye? Probably not. I was hoping you could. They all do. They got like really super yellow eyes. See? Yeah, I'm not worried in the least other than Capone. I can't believe he did that. He come right out, mouth wide open. I really hope everybody got to see that. But I still didn't get bit. yeah, I'd say either I startled him or he's hungry. So maybe I'll go ahead and throw him something else. I'll throw him an extra one. I'll go ahead and give him another one. I mean, these guys, this guy eats tomorrow, Monday, not tomorrow, Monday. All my babies eat Monday. But yeah, there's some babies. Okay, so let's check on Capone again. Sweet Wonka. Huh? What are you doing, Sasquatch? I can't believe you did that. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed, buddy. What is wrong with you? This guy is always so friendly, too. It's funny. I can't believe you did that. But you can see, that was, like I said, that was one of two things right there. That was either I startled him, which very well could be. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now. And I'm telling you, these guys normally are sleeping. You know, I'm in here early morning, and they're up roaming, they're up ready, you know, for whatever, to come out and hang out every morning when I come in here to clean. I mean, I open the tub, and then most of them all like starting to come to the front of the tub, like, oh, you're gonna let me out, you know. So, but 10 o'clock, they're sleeping. And honestly, for the most part, they won't really be active again until like 5, 6 o'clock at night. And I'm not saying that they'll be roaming around the tub. I just mean when I open the tub up, they're actually like be holding their head up, looking at me or whatever. That you could tell they're actually like awake. They're not just laying, because most of the time when I open my tub, they're just laying in there. You know, why? Because he's sleeping right now. He's not moving around. His head's not up. No. This one's in his hide. You know, because he's sleeping. I already showed you this guy. I mean, he's in his hide. Why? Because he's sleeping. This girl's probably bowl wrapping. Nope, she's not. But you see her, she's in the front here, but she's sleeping. How do I know? She's not moving. So like I said, chances are it was one of two things with this guy. It was, I either startled him, which, probably is it more so than anything. I just startled him. Or a food response. That's also what a food response, when you open the tub up. I mean, no, I don't get that. I did one time. My oldest daughter, our oldest daughter came over, and I wanted to show her Caesar, because Caesar had gotten, she hadn't seen him in a little while, and he'd grown quite a lot. So I was like, oh, check this out. And I opened his tub up like this, and he did the same thing that this guy did. Come flying right out as I was going in with my face. Hence why you really shouldn't go into the tubs with face first. I still do, though. But this guy. But I had to take him out because I needed to show you. He is not vicious in any way. It was one of two things. I either startled him or he was thinking food. But because this is not normal food time, I feed after 8 o'clock every night, on food nights. So they know during the day that they don't get food, so they're not expecting food during the day. I would say I startled him, is what that was. And you see, he's got that bottom tub. I'm standing over him. When I pulled it out, he was like, ah. Hey, fight or flight, man. And he said, I'm going to bite. Let's fight. But you can see he's such a good boy. He is. Huh, bud? Yes, you're going to come right out and bite me, huh? And then you would have felt bad. You would have felt bad after. Alright. Well, there. That was something interesting. So, hopefully everybody stayed for the strike. No. But, anyway. This is Capone. He is a banana genetic stripe. And he's a good boy. He really is. He's one of the chillest, super sweetest boys. That was my, my doing. But anyway, remember, if you can't be good at it. Thank you, everybody.